Hello, back again on the Top Recap channel. This time I will tell the storyline of the movie entitled Scream 6. Let's get straight into the storyline. The story begins by showing a woman named Laura waiting for a man in a bar. After waiting a long time, the man known through the dating app did not come. The man then called Laura, said he was lost, and told her to pick him up. Laura then left the bar and tried to find the man in the alley across the bar.
The worst part is...
Finally, a masked figure suddenly appeared and immediately stabbed Laura to death. It turned out that the masked figure was a man named Jason, and he was a student at the college where Laura worked. After killing Laura, Jason immediately changed his clothes and left the location. On his way home, Jason met Tara, who was attending a party. Tara is known to be a survivor of the tragedy 1 year ago, along with her sister Samantha. Long story short, Jason has returned to the apartment where he lives with a friend named Greg, who was not there then. It wasn't long before Jason got a call from Greg. Jason then told him about the sensation of his experience when he killed Laura. Greg then said he was at home and asked Jason to find his location. Jason was actually lazy to follow Greg's game, but his suspicions suddenly arose when Jason looked at the refrigerator. When he opened it, it turned out that the refrigerator contained the dead Greg. Then Jason was shocked when the perpetrator who had killed Greg appeared from behind and immediately killed Jason. It turns out that the one called Jason is the murderer who uses a mysterious mask that we call Ghostface. The moving scene shows a woman named Samantha who is consulting with a psychiatrist named Dr. Stone. Samantha then tells her background as the biological daughter of Billy Loomis, a serial killer from the movie Scream 1. Samantha says she didn't come for trauma treatment but because she felt something strange in her mind. Samantha felt a sense of satisfaction and enjoyment when she killed Richie 1 year ago in Scream 5. Dr. Stone, who heard the explanation, was shocked and frightened. Dr. Stone quickly ended the session. A disappointed Samantha returned to the house where she lived with Tara. Arriving home, Samantha only met Quinn. Quinn then informed her that Tara was away at a party. Hearing this information, Samantha immediately went to pick up Tara. The scene moves to the party, where Tara does not go alone to the party. Tara is accompanied by her friends Mindy, Annika, Chad, and Ethan. At the party, Tara meets a man named Frankie. Frankie tried to take Tara to the upstairs room.
Fuck it, yeah, go.
Seeing that, Annika immediately called Chad and Ethan to stop Frankie. So there was an argument at the party. Not long after, Samantha arrived at the party and immediately shocked Frankie with a stun gun.
Don't ever lay hands on my sister.
In short, this incident made Tara upset with Samantha, because Tara thinks that Samantha is too involved in her life.
My life.
But then Tara realized she was wrong and started to like Chad as her protector.
I'm not messed up anymore.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Samantha talks about her problems to a neighbor named Danny. Soon, Chad calls her to see the news about the discovery of Jason and Greg's bodies.
Released by police, Jason Carvey and Greg...
Seeing that, Samantha, who suspected that the perpetrator was already in the city, panicked. Then Quinn contacted her father, a police officer named Bailey. Her father was conducting a crime scene at Jason and Greg's house. Then Officer Bailey immediately told Samantha to come to the police station because the police found Samantha's driving card in Jason's house. Long story short, Samantha and Tara then left for the police station. In the middle of the trip, Samantha suddenly gets a call from Richie, known to have died 1 year ago. The person who called Samantha claimed that Ghostface would take revenge for Richie's death. He swore that he would kill Samantha and Tara with his own hands. After saying that, Ghostface suddenly appeared and attacked them both. Luckily, they escaped and entered the mini-market to ask for help from the people there. But the people who tried to help Samantha and Tara had the bad luck of becoming victims of Ghostface's brutality. Samantha and Tara finally managed to take down Ghostface, and both of them were saved by the police who came to the place. But unfortunately, they didn't catch Ghostface, who had disappeared from the place. Because of the attack, the Ghostface case was opened and will be resumed. And the one who will handle the case is Quinn's father, Officer Bailey.
Gotta ask.
At the police station, Samantha and Tara meet an FBI agent named Kirby. Kirby was one of the victims of Ghostface's crimes that survived. Kirby immediately rushes to Samantha and Tara's town after hearing that Ghostface is coming back. Kirby will take part in hunting down Ghostface. While going home, a reporter named Gail tried to ask Samantha and Tara for information. Both of them seemed upset because Gail was the one who had written the book based on Samantha and Tara's experiences.
Hey, I want to catch this fucker as much as...
Meanwhile, Ghostface is seen attacking Dr. Stone at his home. Ghostface then took documents about Samantha from Dr. Stone's office. This murder makes the police even more suspicious of Samantha's involvement, because only documents about Samantha were missing from Dr. Stone's office. In the evening, Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad were seen having dinner together. At that time, Samantha confessed that she had been dating her neighbor Danny. After hearing the confession, her friends and sister were very happy because it meant that Samantha had opened her heart and was no longer stuck in the past. Meanwhile, Danny, who was at his house, accidentally saw Ghostface in Quinn's room.
You're like the police.
He tried to tell Quinn and the others, but they couldn't hear Danny's shout because the distance was quite far, until Danny finally sent a picture of Quinn to Samantha and the others. They were all shocked and gathered in front of Quinn's room. Soon Ghostface threw Quinn's corpse out of the room and started hunting them one by one. Tara and Chad quickly ran out of the apartment, while Samantha, Mindy, and Annika tried to fight Ghostface. They then managed to hide in the room. Danny calls Samantha and gives her a ladder to help them exit the apartment. Annika, who was badly injured, allowed Samantha and Mindy to leave first. When it was finally Annika's turn, Ghostface managed to get into the room. Ghostface then shook the stairs and made Annika fall down. The next day, Ethan, who had disappeared since last night, was immediately suspected by his friends. Ethan tried to convince his friend that he was on campus and was attending an economics class. Meanwhile, Officer Bailey felt deep sorrow for the death of his daughter. He was angry and promised to catch Ghostface at any cost. Soon, Gail came to meet them, saying she had researched Ghostface and found a mysterious place.
It's called investigative journalism for a reason.
The place was like a museum that held a lot of evidence of Ghostface's murders. After that, Samantha and the others set a trap to catch Ghostface. Samantha and Tara's job is to lure Ghostface so Kirby can track Ghostface's location. And sure enough, Ghostface immediately called Samantha. In a short time, Kirby managed to track down Ghostface's location. It is known that Ghostface is currently at reporter Gail's house.
He's the killer.
We have to get there now.
The scene moved to Gail's house, where she was terrorized by Ghostface, who caused her boyfriend to be killed. Gail quickly grabbed a gun and used it to fight Ghostface, but Ghostface managed to dodge and attack Gail. Luckily, Samantha and Tara arrived on time and immediately helped Gail. Realizing that Ghostface's terror was getting more dangerous, Officer Bailey told them to lure Ghostface into the museum, and inside the museum, they would counterattack Ghostface. At that moment, they traveled to the museum by subway, but the crowded passengers separated Mindy and Ethan from the group, so they had to go on the next train. Since the Ghostface attack, Mindy is still suspicious of Ethan, who suddenly disappears. So Mindy told Ethan to keep their distance from each other. The tense atmosphere on the train is even more pronounced because tonight is Halloween night, where many people wear strange and scary costumes. Among the passengers, a man wearing a Ghostface costume approached Mindy and stabbed her. Knowing that Mindy was injured, Ethan immediately came to ask for help from the security guards. Meanwhile, Samantha, Tara, Chad, and Danny have met with Kirby. But Sam prevents Danny from entering the museum because Danny has no involvement with the Ghostface case. They enter the museum while waiting for Mindy and Ethan to arrive. Inside the museum, Samantha tries to call Mindy. Samantha suddenly gets a whisper from her father to take a gun and tell her to check out the museum. At first, Samantha didn't want to believe her father's whisper, but then Samantha took a knife just in case. Soon after, Officer Bailey calls and informs that Agent Kirby was fired from the FBI a year ago due to depression. Bailey told Samantha to leave the museum immediately. Hearing that, Samantha immediately rushed to open the museum door, but the museum door was locked. Suddenly the screen lights up, showing several scenes from previous Scream movies. While in another room, Tara and Chad are being intimate. They were both surprised by Ghostface, who suddenly came to attack them. Luckily, Chad managed to defeat the perpetrator. Chad and Tara immediately rushed to escape from the place. In a room, when Chad is about to finish off the perpetrator, suddenly, another perpetrator appears and attacks Chad. The two of them then killed Chad in front of Samantha and Tara. Not able to do much to save Chad, Samantha and Tara keep trying to escape, until finally, they were cornered. That's when Kirby showed up and shot the two perpetrators until they ran away. But at that time, Samantha still suspected Kirby. It wasn't long before Officer Bailey showed up and accused Kirby of being the mastermind of the attack by Ghostface.
He's been saying to you, don't listen to him.
Suddenly, a perpetrator appeared from behind Bailey. At the same time, Bailey shoots Kirby, who is surprised by the appearance of Ghostface. It turns out that Bailey is the real culprit. He committed this crime together with his son Ethan. And what is even more surprising is that one other perpetrator is Quinn, who is still alive. He deliberately made a distraction to disguise the identity of the Ghostface perpetrator. And it is also known that Richie, the perpetrator who died in the previous movie, is Bailey's biological son. Richie is obsessed with Ghostface, and all the museum's collectibles belong to Richie. Of course, they are doing this as revenge for Richie's death, and they will do it in this museum as a tribute to Richie.
What happens next?
When Bailey was about to execute the action, Kirby suddenly got up and fired several shots. Tara also managed to knock Quinn down. Ethan immediately counterattacked Kirby. Luckily, Sam came to help Kirby. Then Sam and Tara immediately went up the stairs with Kirby's weapon. But Bailey fired a shot that surprised Tara, causing her to almost fall. While upstairs, Quinn had come to Sam, so Sam gave a knife to Tara to fight back Ethan, who was waiting for him downstairs. Tara immediately stabbed Ethan, who did not expect that Tara had a weapon. Ethan was killed by Tara. Meanwhile, Samantha is about to face Quinn. Sam fired a gun right at Quinn's head, which killed her instantly. Then Sam and Bailey pushed each other, making them both fall downstairs. When he woke up, Bailey found the room so quiet without anyone. Then Bailey received a call from Samantha's number with the distinctive voice of the Ghostface masked perpetrator, which immediately frightened Bailey.
Stop fucking around and show yourself!
From behind the curtain, Samantha immediately attacked Bailey with her Ghostface mask. Samantha ended Bailey's life by stabbing a knife in Bailey's eye. When they felt that everything was over, Ethan suddenly appeared to attack Samantha. But Kirby managed to stop Ethan by dropping the television on Ethan's head. Soon, Danny arrived with the officers and told them that Gail and Mindy had been rescued and were receiving treatment. Long story short, the police arrived and immediately evacuated the perpetrators and victims. Unexpectedly, Chad was still alive and immediately received intensive care from officers. And the movie was over. Don't forget to click subscribe, like, and comment.